So I'm finally sharing like the part two of my trip to Kenya. The end of last year. It's taken a while, but I hope you watched the first one. If you didn't, I'll leave it linked down below. And this is basically the past two. So this day we spent the whole day at Paradise Lost, and we ended up leaving I think around 9 p.m. or close to 9 p.m. because Kenya at that time had a curfew for 10 p.m. So you had to leave and make sure that you're home before that. It took us about an hour or an hour and a half to get there from Kileleshwa, so make sure you plan for that. And also, if you're driving, please take a reliable car because there are potholes there and the road is quite bumpy and everything. At the gate we had to pay I think around 600 or 800 shillings for each person, which is around $6 to $8 US. So after paying that, we went into the park. If you're going to access other areas of the park that they consider to be like, exclusive, you will have to pay an extra amount of money. But as you can see, the views were amazing, absolutely amazing. So we went there to a picnic initially. We went for a picnic, but I also wanted to explore the park a little bit. We did pay money for the picnic. So the friend of a friend who was doing the picnic basically collects money from everyone who's attending, and then you don't have to show up with anything. If you're going by yourself, please check. You might have to pay an extra amount for alcohol if you're going to do a picnic there for yourself. Make sure you check before you go. And no, you're not being ripped off. I noticed that it's a kind of a thing where like parks will charge you money if you're bringing alcohol into the park. But as you can see at the beginning, we spent it really enjoying the food and conversations with people.
I hope I look fine.
You do. By the way, my gorgeous friends, like this is Mo, and the other one is Esther. They're sisters, and I absolutely love them and adore them.
Them angles.
А что-нибудь выпить есть?
Okay, so we should have probably explored the park before eating and, having a few glasses of wine because obviously exploring the park requires a little bit of hiking, but we did that after eating and, sipping a little wine. So we went around, me and Esther went around, basically just exploring. You can go around the park. There's some trails that you can enjoy. I would recommend dressing more comfortably. I think for us in our mind, we were basically coming for the picnic and that was basically it. So we're not dressed in the most comfortable way. We're sort of dressed to look cute for the picnic. But wear comfortable shoes. I had runners on, but they were slightly slippery. So that's something to note. Wear shoes that are non-slippery so that you can avoid accidents. Because I did slip a few times. I didn't fall on, but it was really like a very close call. So one thing that I really wanted to explore were the caves.
No, to the right. If we go to the left, we go towards the exit. MauMau Stone Edge Cave. Oh my god! Oh yeah, yes.
So the MauMau are the freedom fighters of Kenya, basically the ones who fought the colonials trying to free Kenya from the grips of the colonial people. Behind the waterfall, there is these caves where the MauMau used to hide in. I know in primary school, I think in secondary school, when you go to school in Kenya, they do usually have a school trip. And we were trying to show you the caves here, and Esther tried to use her phone light, and it was basically not even working. So there are caves in there that they used to crawl in the caves to hide when they're being hunted down by the colonizers. And they would basically go in there. I don't remember if when people do the school trip that they actually go inside. which I probably wouldn't recommend. But if you're planning or that's something that you're thinking of doing, you should definitely look into getting a guide, because those caves are dark. They're really, really dark. And I know if you go inside, you have to crawl the whole time. I have a fear of tight spaces, so I would definitely never consider going there. But apart from that, the waterfall is beautiful. There's the really nice spots and the nature. It's mostly untouched in a nice way, but also organized in a way where like you can really enjoy a nice picnic, a nice walk. It takes about an hour to 2 hours depending on the trails that you take going around the park, and they have nice picnic areas. And we also found out that they actually have a bar, which apparently is a new thing now. So if you don't want to bring your own alcohol, they have a bar section that you can actually buy alcohol from there. And they also have this amazing water and boat rides that you can take if you wanted to. We had no idea, so it wasn't really planned, and we ended up going to the boat ride as well because it looked really nice. We spent about 200 or 300 Kenyan shillings per person, which is around $2 to $3 US if you're going to go on the boat ride. It looked really fun and interesting, so we decided to join in as well. This is the bar that I mentioned where you can buy drinks if you don't want to bring your own drinks to the park. And they have quite a big selection of like different types of alcohol. They also have soft drinks as well. One thing I'm going to mention, if you're going to travel to Kenya, make sure you either get a Kenyan number so that you can get M-Pesa, or you have to travel with cash all the time. I find it annoying, and I also don't like going to swipe my card everywhere that I go. So just make sure that you have either M-Pesa or you have cash.
How much are the boat rentals? How much? Boat rental? Okay.
Also go.
Yeah. So,
Should we ask more?
anaenda peke yake? Tunaweza enda na yeye? Sasa? We can join you.
Okay.
In case we did.
So we basically got ourselves onto the last boat by this awesome guy. His name is Liam, if I remember correctly, who allowed us to join him on the boat, and we basically annoyed him the whole time. But as you can see, like, safety is something that they take seriously. So we had floaters on. Just for the record, I can't swim, but I wasn't scared because they were really close by. And when you're on the boat, it's not really like that far from the shore. So if anything happens, they're there and they will save you. And we did call Monica, or Mo, that's what she likes to go by, to join us because...
Oh God, Sissy.
Oh my god, I'm so cheeky.
We didn't want her to miss, and I know, like, we knew that she would have been unhappy if she missed the boat trip. So after that, the safety jackets were on, we got onto the boat, and we basically had to pedal. I think at the beginning, I didn't realize that we have to pedal ourselves through the water. That I thought that someone else would be doing it, but it turns out that we had to do it, and it was quite an interesting situation because all of us, none of us had, you know, any idea what we're supposed to be doing. I had done kayaking, I think, one time, and it wasn't great because actually one of my friends ended up flipping over into the water, and it wasn't the best situation, but we all had fun. We enjoyed it, and it was actually the best time. As you can see, like, the lighting was perfect, the sun was shining in sort of like a nice way. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't cold, definitely not cold, or at least not cold according to like my Canadian like weather standards, because I mean Canada does get cold. So for me, when you ask me, Kenya is always warm, or at least warm most of the time. So as you can see, the views are absolutely beautiful. We did manage to kind of navigate after a lot of struggles, and even when we kind of figured it out, it was still a bit of a struggle, but it was a lot of fun.
Achilia, let me navigate this side. What's a navigator? Liam, uko peke yako? You have to do it with power more. Oh, hapana, wewe ukifanya unarudi huko. Acha Liam afanye. Twende tu hiyo side. Acha tu tuende. Liam na Kasimu si uzime kwanza. Ro. Sasa tunafanya 360. Oh yeah, by the way, imeanza kwenda. Warembo! Warembo! Seriously. Liam angekuwa tu ningeenda solo.
So you basically get how the boat trip was. It was really fun though. I've really enjoyed exploring Kenya as an adult because the last time I was there, I was really a child and didn't get a chance to explore it in my own terms. So after enjoying the views, actually, we're going to introduce Monica. Let her introduce herself.
So I'm Monica Muhoya. I'm a founder of Heels for Pads, a social enterprise. And if you're passionate about the girl child and women empowerment, you can follow me on @Heels4Pads, Sister Speaks Global, Sister Speaks 254 on Instagram, and get to learn what we do in Kenya to everything menstrual empowerment, gender equality, and you can be part of the movement. Let's advance the girl child.
You definitely should, because I support the program and they do such amazing work, so you should definitely check it out if you want to help or if you want to participate in any kind of way. And if you're visiting Kenya, then definitely look them up because they...
Oh yeah, we have volunteer opportunities. Like if you want to come with us when you're doing the pads distribution and girl mentorship, you can definitely find us in the link below. I will link our website and our social media. So, and if you want to give from $1, that will last a girl for 2 months in terms of like sanitary products. If you'd like to amplify our cause, you can share it on your social media and, you know, make the noise. We are in the movement, and the movement is us.
Okay, I absolutely love what she does, and I absolutely love that it empowers other women. So if it's something that you'd want to participate in, then definitely check them out on Instagram or their website. But as you can see, we had a lot of fun. We ended up leaving around 9-ish p.m. So after the boat, we went back to the picnic and we spent the evening with the rest of the people that were there at the picnic with us, and also walked a little bit around the park in other areas as well.
Should be paying you.
Okay. The view with the view.
Imagine 300. Uko ndani lakini toi ya ndani.
Uko wapi? Umepotea.
I want to go to toy market.
We will.
We will.
We shall.
And after enjoying the walk with everyone, we went back home, and it was such a lovely day. There's so many other places to explore in Kenya that I would totally encourage you to take a trip to Kenya and enjoy the nice scenery, the amazing people, because Kenyans are amazing, beautiful people, and I absolutely love them. I grew up in Kenya, so for me, I do speak Swahili. So in some moments in the video, we are speaking Swahili, and it's just beautiful, and it was a beautiful day spent. I'm going to share a little bit more of my trip, and I hope you stick around for that. Have a nice day. Bye.